I'm John Hayden. Let's queer up the USA view. The Supreme Court ruled parents can opt out of LGBTQ plus topics at school. But it's not going how you might have thought. In Montgomery County, Maryland, the numbers are in and they tell a striking story. Now, Montgomery County was the lawsuit complainant that got all the way to the nation's highest court. The Supreme Court ruled that families can opt out of lessons conflicting with their religious beliefs, including instruction about LGBTQ plus people. So far, only 43 families have said bye-bye. That's less than 0.03% of the district's 160,000 students. Far-right activists hailed the decision in June as a win for parental rights. But the response in Maryland's largest district shows how little appetite parents may actually have to exclude their children from LGBTQ plus education. Now, in addition to lessons, some of the books and curriculum that were objected to include Uncle Bobby's Wedding, Intersectional Allies, We Make Room for All, and Planting the Rainbow, Places of LGBTQ plus History in Maryland. Those opting out have their children moved or assigned alternate work, a burden the district says wastes resources to accommodate the religious beliefs of a tiny minority. Local residents saw the numbers as validation and say they underscore a broader truth. And that truth is that when families are free to choose, most are going to choose acceptance. National LGBTQ plus activists say results from Maryland will dramatically guide how other communities make their decisions. And you know, the results might not be the same in all the counties in Maryland, and certainly not across America. But my gosh, this story gives me hope. This is a light in the darkness that we know is not the train coming at us. It's a little heartwarming, and it says maybe we're not as hateful as all the Republicans would have us think that they
would have us think so. 40 families out of 160,000, right? That probably were like, hey, maybe I don't understand it, but you know what? I'm okay with it, right? Like, you know, these teaching curriculums teach kids about compassion, teaches them about things that they're not usually, that they don't usually see, right, in their bubble, right? They're constantly telling us, the right is constantly telling us that we're all going to hell and that, we're trying to indoctrinate children and that we're grooming children and all this horrible stuff that is just absolutely not true, So